Alright, let's see. How does it work? Hey everyone, how's it going? Let me just get this ready. So, today's the day I'm finally rising up to the occasion and taking on the big challenge. It's gonna be my attempt at a Final Fantasy X No Sphere Grid Challenge. Now, for those of you who don't know what that means, so there's this leveling system in Final Fantasy X. How it works is every time you do a battle, you gain experience points, but you don't gain levels per se. You gain spaces, and what these spaces do, it gives you spaces how many you can move across the sphere grid, which is kind of like a board game. So whatever space you're on or right next to, you can activate them and you gain like things like health, magic, defense, so on and so forth. But you also learn magic spells, abilities, things like that. Now, for a No Sphere Grid run, you basically don't use the Sphere Grid at all. So all your characters are basically stuck at level 1 with the abilities they have at the jumping off point. So the idea is terrifying to me, but we're doing it. We're gonna start doing this. But yeah, let's get started, shall we? Oh my god, I'm kind of scared. So we're gonna do Expert Sphere Grid. It doesn't matter because we're gonna not use it anyway. Here we go. Just enjoy the intro and wish me luck. A little scared. Just enjoy this intro. Not much is gonna happen now because it's just the beginning of the game. So probably gonna be a tad boring and not exciting. It will probably be till around, I guess, as we're leaving around the time we leave Basay, then we'll start notice things. So for those of you wondering, why is there such a thing as a No Sphere Grid challenge? Why did they make this up? Well, it's a fan-made challenge made specifically to make the game a lot more difficult. Because sometimes games will become way too easy, and you know what to expect. But yeah, this is the one thing I've never attempted with this game. I've already platinumed it, so I have a platinum trophy. I got like all celestial weapons, I did all that stuff. I defeated Dark Eons, I defeated Penance, all that shit. But this is the one challenge with this game I've never done. This is one of my all-time favorite video games, so at least I'm doing something I enjoy, but because I'm playing it in such a different way, that's kind of what scares me. I'm just trying to think what to do and like what the best strategy is. Hi Ben, how are you?
Listen to my story. This may be our last chance.
just sharing, letting people know online. Okay, here we go, boys.
Can you sign this?
No problem.
So just to differentiate the file, I'm gonna go Titus and NSG, so no sphere grid. Normally I don't change his name, but just to differentiate from the files. Titus, no sphere grid.
Alrighty.
Me too!
And take it easy.
Can I have your autograph?
Of course.
Good luck tonight!
Nothing to worry about. Oh, if I score a goal, I'll, do this. That will mean it was for you, okay?
Such a jock.
What seat?
Ace block in the front row! Fifth from the right!
Got it.
Here we go.
Well, gotta go.
Hi, Noah. How are you?
2, 3. Teach us how to blitz!
Hey, I got a game to play.
Then teach us after.
Maybe tonight,
You can't tonight. Yeah, you can't tonight.
I mean tomorrow.
Promise?
Promise.
Video game, hello. We're doing it. We're finally attempting one of the ultimate challenges you can do with this game. No sphere grid run. Tonight might be a bit boring and not too much change because it's the start of the game. I'm not sure when it will start taking effect. I'm guessing maybe as we're leaving Besaid or when we arrive to Kilika or the Sin fight on the ship. Hi, Matthew. How are you? Just in time and just starting the No Sphere Grid run. There's probably not going to be too much excitement here, so
I was in a coffee shop.
it probably won't be exciting until like the next
Our hero,
stream where we like see the
gone,
effects.
Vanished into thin air. My dad must have been his biggest fan. I knew how sad he'd be. Heck, we all were that day.
It's funny, when I first played this game, I thought this voiceover was Titus's head, but no, it's actually like a radio.
Make way, make way! Coming through, sorry. Hey, I'm gonna be late. Hey, let go of me.
It's so funny when you replay this game, you recognize the parts in Zanarkand, especially when you visit all ruins later on in the game. I love the use of composition in this game. It's just incredible. Jeezy, hello. Just in time, I'm just starting the run, so sorry this first video will be a tad boring, but it'll be interesting later on, or a couple hours in. I love this shot. I just realized when I watched this again, like why Oren's doing that pose. He's kind of doing it like a Cheers to Sin. If you know the story, you'll know what it means. And you know why he's saying that to Sin. Oh god. Nekomata, hello. I'm just trying to come up with things what I might need to do to help me stand a chance in this run. I'm gonna have to, even though I don't really enjoy it, I'm gonna have to play a lot of Blitzball. Which, it's not bad, it just gets super boring super fast. Level super fast, no. I am not leveling up at all. I'm stuck at level 1. That's the whole point of a no sphere grid run. But also, if I'm gonna get Tidus's other overdrives, what I'm gonna have to do is stay in one spot for a while and perform it many times, because in order to gain a new overdrive thing for him, you have to perform it successfully a set number of times.
What are you talking
So like for the first one, Slice and Dice, you have to perform it successfully 10 times. So this Sphere Grid run might get super boring because I might be staying in one place for a while just to like collect items, especially for Riku. Hey Tyler, hi! Just starting to run, and sorry there won't be too much challenge here. I'll probably act the same. Oh, Nikomata, thanks so much for the follow. Thank you. I'm doing it finally. I'm rising to the occasion and taking on this challenge. So, wish me luck.
Don't cry.
I'm a little scared, but I need to finally do this. As a fan of this game, and as someone who managed to platinum it, yes, I do have the platinum trophy for this game.
What the?
If you do not believe me, I will prove it to you. I'll prove it to you real quick. Trophy list. Final Fantasy X. There it is, boys. Oh crap.
We called it sin.
Was platinum? Well, trophies for like PlayStation stuff, it's like challenges you can do just to like show off your skills in a game. And the platinum is like the ultimate trophy you can get for a game. Chase achievements on is OG Dead Space. Yeah, that's basically what trophies are. They're achievements. But that's what PlayStation calls them.
Take it.
Yeah, this game can be pretty tough to complete because some of the mini games, holy fuck, they make you want to rip your hair out. So you gotta brace yourself. That Chocobo racing mini game, it's annoying. Don't hate me.
How to use it.
If you have a confession, you can say it here. You will be forgiven. I may not be Catholic, but you can say it on here.
These ones don't matter. We cut through.
You're not a fan of anime? Oh, that's okay. Some people aren't into anime. That's okay. Find it a bit annoying? Yeah, I'm kind of nitpicky on what anime I watch. I want animes that have like interesting stories or they're kind of thought-provoking. Like Death Note's a really good one.
Don't bother going after all.
Because it really makes you question, like, what's right and what's wrong. Or, I know it's a bit of an intense anime and it explores some pretty dark themes, but I've always liked Elfen Lied. Because I've always found Lucy an interesting character where she's cold-blooded and she kills so many people, but you feel so much sympathy and you feel so sorry for her what happened after everything she's gone through. Postman Hawk, hi! And Attack on Titan's really good. I love that show. I love that Attack on Titan.
Get out of my town!
Some can't wait to die.
Let's go. Sorry, hold on. Oh, crap. Sorry, what happened was I was trying to shift the aside because I was worried I wouldn't see it, but okay. The connection briefly disconnected, but it's fine now. Hi, Mudhole, how are you? It was... I remember it right. Also, overkill is a good one to achieve. Well, let's see if we're doing like a completion run. Good, and you? Doing good. Okay. Okay, that's one. I'll have to do 10 of those so I can get the first other overdrive he has. But if I want to get Blitz Ace... Awesome game? Yeah, me too. This is one of my all-time favorites. I'm gonna have to perform it right 80 times, which will take forever. Oh, Dr. Zoidberg, thank you so much for following me. Thank you. So the trick I've seen from videos, like how they do a no-sphere run, is basically the weapons and the armor you're given. Please like and share the stream, that would be sweet. We're fine. I will have to heal quick. What I've also seen people say for tips is like do backup files and save. So if you mess something up, you can go back and save. I'm gonna go quickly heal and drop a save. I've got a lot of saves on here. Actually, not too many. Hi, Manny. How are you? I'm streaming simultaneously. I'm not doing Twitch this time just to see what happens. I'm trying to stream it on YouTube just to see what happens. I'm streaming this on both
What are you laughing at?
TikTok and YouTube to see what happens.
Let's get out of here.
Especially because I don't use my YouTube channel that often.
Give me a break, man.
Alright, let's see. Don't call me. Hello. Alright, let's see here. So we can't attack the machine yet. Oh. But I'm also gonna have to be careful with, especially Kamari. Even though everyone says, oh, Kamari's not helpful, his overdrives are, especially on a no-spirit run. I just beat this game yesterday. Amazing. Nice. I'm glad you liked it.
This could be bad.
This is definitely one of those games you have to play at least once in your lives, mainly because the story is great.
Trust me.
Alright. Alright, you take care of that guy. Oh no, this isn't my first time. I've played this game many times. So I'm gonna let Orin handle the Sin Spawn because he can easily one-hit KO them. Renee, hello. 2. Oop. It's okay if I take a tint of damage. There we go.
Go.
Lord North, hello. I did see an interesting video that's breaking down the Japanese use in this game. And he does a great job, like, breaking down what the characters are saying in the original Japanese version, like what each part is and what it means. I don't remember the name of the channel, but it was really fascinating. Because I would like to learn Japanese as a new language someday, but it is a kind of a tough language to learn, especially the way sentences are structured.
It all begins here.
And now he vanished.
Hey. Hey!
My old man?
It's interesting when you replay this, like knowing what has happened. You realize, not too much of a spoiler, kind of is, but he saw man hi. But you realize, oh, this is the place you fight
I
the final
thought about
boss.
a lot of things. Like where I was, what I got myself into. I started to feel lightheaded and then sleepy. I think I had a dream of being alone. I wanted someone, anyone beside me, so I didn't have to feel alone anymore. Anybody there? Orin!
Oh, another tip I should offer, not in this run per se, but in the previous run, if you've managed to get all the Albed primers in your other files, I highly recommend transferring it to this one because it's going to be a huge lifesaver, plus you get access to a rare item pretty early on, which will be really helpful for like both Riku's mixes and for customizing armor and weapons. I don't remember what it was. It was either Underdog's Secret or Wings of Discovery. I don't remember which one it was exactly, but you get those from Rin when you mastered Outbed. And what that does for weapons, I believe what it does is but yeah, I think it does double overdrive. Let's do this one because I have it all. Directory fully loaded. Sync done. S is Albed Master, so that's the highest rank, which means you're fully fluent in it. So now we're fully fluent in Albed, which is great. I think there's something over here, if I remember properly. Bolts of light on the blackest night, with Athalania behind. Look not on the left, but on the right.
What do we have here? Nope, can't read it.
Oh dear, we can't read it, even though we just did. Sorry, this start of the run's going to be a tad boring if you know what to expect. Disposable, hello. So just sit back and enjoy the show. Just drop now here. Oh, hey Apple, how are you? Woo! Still dog, hello. That's the stress I got. Lotus High Tops, hi, how are you? I'm curious to see how no Spearhead runners beat this boss on the second time. I mean, this first time is nothing, but when you come back later for the end game stuff, what do you wonder how they beat it? I'll have to look that up to see when I eventually get to that point. Oh dear. Now you do have to beat him to get the trophy because, well, for a bunch of reasons. One, you have to beat him to get Lulu's ultimate weapon. Well, celestial weapon it's called. But also you need to beat him in order to access Bosch Temple, because that's how you get Anima, which is what you need to do in order to get all the Aeons, but also to get Yuna's celestial weapon overpowered, because you basically have to collect all of the summons in order to get her celestial weapon fully powered up, which isn't too hard if you play them properly, but because it's the international version with the Dark Aeons, you gotta do it on your first go, which means you gotta get all the treasures on the first go. Thankfully, I know how to do it, so it won't be that big of a problem.
I had made it out of the frying pan and into the freezer. I thought I was gonna die in this place.
Skeletor, hello. Hear me out, Titus ain't real? Yeah, I know what happens. I've played this game many times. I already know what's going on. He ain't a natural blonde in the white. Oh yeah, that's right. Because when you see him younger, it's more like a brown, like a. Plus, it definitely looks bleached because you can kind of see the roots of his hair are a lot darker.
Fire.
Here's some dried flowers. Let's see. If there's anything here. I think there might be a chest or something. There's a brown here too. Mm-hmm. That's true also. Peter John, hello. Oh, Angel, hi. So we're gonna drop a savey right here. Just to be safe. Oh, sorry, that's not a redundant. Hey, Tyler, thanks so much for the rose. Thank you.
I need food. What do you want?
It was a bad call. Your team lost because of you.
You came to say that?
It's been 10 years. I thought you'd be crying.
Who, me?
You cried.
Hey, wait, wait! Don't go out on me! Just hold on. I'll get more wood.
I'm a little nervous because Riku's going to be really helpful for this run, but unfortunately, as you know, she leaves the party for a while, and we're not going to see her for a while, so I'm just trying to think how to get through it without her until she eventually comes back. Hi, Hatter. How are you? There's my favorite character. Hashtag Riku is best girl.
You on my side? Cool!
This is why she's best girl. She has steal and use. So she can do a lot of damage with the items she steals. But the main thing that makes her so OP, unfortunately we won't be able to see it right here, is that overdrive she has. Whoops. There we go.
Phew. That was close. Hey, let me go!
See? I'm fully fluent in it.
Fred! Trivia Grissom! Ich verbette. Verpunnek et verdrick. Come.
Book written in there by Arnold S. Oh, nice.
Kid, didn't die, John.
Hey, that hurts.
Usujek, right?
Whoa. Okay.
Canis.
Right, whatever. Tuli Hood
Of course he doesn't speak out big.
I said I don't understand.
Oh, fun fact, in
Fed!
early drafts for this game, one of the things they were considering is like a tattoo system in the game. So like as you level up your character, you can like add tattoos over
Alright,
them,
I'll work.
which didn't make the cut, but you can see remnants of that as on Brother, as you can see, but also on Maester Seymour. You're a failure because you have one way to not go with it. Ah, okay.
Oh, almost forgot.
So she's gonna offer me a little tutorial, which we're not gonna use. I need when Titus NSG just to constantly remind myself. Far Cry? Ah. Was it Far Cry 3 or 4 that has Voss? Because I would like to practice his monologue, because everyone loves his performance and like how batshit crazy he is. Hey Tyler, thanks so much for the likes. Thank you. That's the tattoo thing. Ah, interesting. But I read that's actually why they gave Yuna's character design, her current one out. They gave her like a bare back for her. So you can like add tattoos to her back, level her. And I just thought that would be such an interesting character design thing. Just like have this cute, pretty anime girl character and she has like a badass back tattoo. I'm like, I kinda wanna see that. Like something I've never really seen before. Like, especially like a fantasy game like Final Fantasy. There's Best Girl Riku.
Giant.
Oh, hey Tyler, thank you so much for the perfumes. Thank you. So yeah, talk to that guy, it gives you some stuff. Drop a save, just in case.
We found some ancient ruins right beneath us. It's not active now, but there should still be some power left. We're gonna go down there and activate it. And then we should be able to
Flabex,
salvage the
hello.
big prize. Okay, let's get to work.
Roger.
An old school Game Boy? I haven't, no. Let's see, I've played 9, I've played 10, I've played 12, I've played 13. I really want to play 16. Now that I have the PS5 finally, I can try it out. There are rumors they're going to remake Final Fantasy IX, which would be amazing. But yeah, that would be a dream come true. Like, if they do remake Final Fantasy IX and they add voice acting, I would love to voice a character. Like, that would be so much fun. Because I love the character designs in 9. Like, that cartoony look. They should try that again for a future Final Fantasy game. I know they did it for World of Final Fantasy, but like that distinct design for like a future one, like 9 did. When it came out? Oh yeah, I remember that. I think I might stay here for a teensy bit just to get a few more grenades for best girl here. Hashtag Riku is best girl. Oh well. Never mind, I'll get more. Especially from this upcoming fight. Your foot in the door of voice acting. Connections. I'm trying to improve my connections. And I'm trying to update my stuff. And money. Because you need money to update your stuff and take classes. But also just keep practicing, like sharing your stuff on like YouTube and TikTok, things like that. I have a coffee shop right now. Hi, Michael. How are you? Matteo, hello. Matteo. Whichever. Sorry, I'm not sure which is the right pronunciation. It's gonna be so hard to do because every time I like earn a space for battling, like I immediately want to go to the sphere grid and move it up to the next space, but it's like I'm gonna have to try really, really hard to like stop myself from doing that in this run. And I'm kind of terrified that I might accidentally mess up and go to that sphere grid. Grenades. There's not much point. You just hit triangle, then you can like at least reduce guard and reduce damage. pig. He's practicing his shooting animation. But besides the coffee shop job, I also work for an animation studio remotely, but I haven't really gotten a lot of work lately, especially due to the electric forest job. So before anything comes up in the studio, in the meantime, I'm trying to get additional money. I am open for art commissions, so if anyone wants to help with that. Andrew, hi.
Futra Irsch! Radaluk van een eeuw. Hoef, roef, tongodi. Wait, Wichita!
Yeah, how do they drag it up?
Hey, I helped out, didn't I? Huh. Hungry. Whoa! Right on.
Don't be a pig, Tatus. Jeez.
Hey! It's because you eat too fast. Hey!
Hello there. What is your name?
Riku?
I'm Riku, best girl.
I really do understand. Woo-hoo! Why didn't you say so earlier?
I didn't get a chance to. Everyone thought we were a fiend.
Yeah, Voyager, hello.
Oh, we means you.
Who are you guys anyway?
We're Albed. Can't you tell? Wait, you're not an Albed hater, are you?
I don't even know what an Albed is.
Where are you from?
Xanarkin. I'm a blitzball player. Star player of the Xanarkin
It's funny, I
Eggs.
didn't understand why they were called Albed. Cornelio, hi.
Did your head or
I
something?
didn't understand why they were called Albed. As a kid, it wasn't until like I was
You
20
guys
I
mean?
got it because Albed
Oh, right.
kind of
Remember
sounds
anything
like
before
the
that?
Japanese pronunciation of the English word alphabet, because alphabet, alfabeto, kind of albed kind of sounds like alfabeto,
So I
which
told her everything there
makes
was
sense
to
because you
tell
have
about
to
Xanarkand.
find albed primers,
About
which
life
basically
there,
translate each letter of the
Blitzball,
alphabet.
and Sin's attack.
Free guy,
And
hello. I
about
was
how
like, how did
Armin
I
and
catch
were
that not
engulfed in
sooner?
its
I'm such a
light.
dummy.
I just said things as they came to mind. But then I started to wonder. Did I say something funny?
You were near Sin.
Alfabeto.
Don't worry, you'll be better in no time. They say your head gets funny when Sin is near. Maybe you just had some kind of dream?
You mean I'm sick?
Because of Sin's toxin, yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, there is no Xanarkand anymore. Sin destroyed it 1,000 years ago.
IKEA, hello.
So no one plays blitzball there.
Huh?
Oh, shit, slugging again.
What do you mean, 1,000 years ago? But I saw Sin attack Xanarkand. You're saying that happened 1,000 years ago? No way.
You said... You play blitzball?
Uh-huh.
You know, you should go to Luca. Someone might know who you are, or you might find someone you recognize.
Luca?
Ah,
Oh dear.
okay. Leave it to me. I'll get you to Luca. Promise. You'd rather stay here? Okay, I'll go tell the others. Wait here. Oh, and one thing.
I'm just sharing
Don't
in
tell
the
anyone
meantime.
you're from Xanarkand, okay? Yevon says it's a holy place. You might upset someone.
Oh, uh-huh.
I think I heard fireworks outside. 4th of July is tomorrow, pal.
My Xanarkand?
Although
Some
there's
kind of
baseball
holy
field
place?
that's pretty close to my home,
Yeah,
so
right,
sometimes
I
I'll see
thought.
fireworks from there.
Since when? Yevon? Sin? Luca? I thought Sin just took me to a faraway place that I could go back in a day or two. But 1,000 years into the future? No way! Whoa, whoa!
Shin! Shin puta! Itonik! Itonik!
God damn it, that must be so terrifying to see a creature that's like way bigger than a blue whale. Capsize your ship like that. I mean, that must already be scary as shit to, like, be on a small boat on the ocean, all of a sudden a giant blue whale comes and it's like, oh my god. That would scare the shit out of my little sister. She has a really bad phobia of swimming in the ocean. Too many big scary animals. Big scary monsters.
Riku! blitz ball.
Booyah.
Hey, you okay?
Hey!
So before we go, we're gonna go this way for a second. Because we're getting the moon sigil. Not sigil, the crest. And when this is one of the 2 items we need to fully power up Yuna's celestial weapon. Because how it works is you find the celestial weapon for a character, but they have 0 AP to get started. In order to fully power them up, what you need to do is they require 2 items, a specific crest and a specific sigil. The crests are you can easily find throughout the game, but the sigil, that's a different story. You gotta do something, a specific task. It depends on what
Try
character.
that move. One more time.
Finally.
If I would
Things were
rank
starting
them,
to
I
look
would
up.
say Riku's by far is the easiest, then Orin's. It's easy, it's just kind of time consuming. I would say Yuna, but only if you plan it accordingly and you get all of the treasures from the temples on the first go.
You know
Because if
how-
you don't do that,
Who
then
you play
it'll
for?
be a hell of a lot harder.
The Xanarkin eggs.
Then I would say Waka's is in the middle. It's not bad, it's just time consuming because you gotta play a shit ton of blitzball.
I meant, forget
The last 2 are tough because they're all pretty annoying.
And my head's all foggy, like.
I would have to say then
so, I don't know
Lulu's,
where this place is,
then
or even where I came from.
Titus's,
Seems
and then
toxic out to
Kamari's.
ya, But you're still alive.
Although Titus and Kamari could also flip flop.
All right, back to practice. I'm Waka, coach and captain of the Besaid Oryx brother.
Oh, fun fact, I did this audio drama called
Okay, back to the village.
Voyage
I'll
of the
get you
Great Navigator, and I play this character named Udamaka. And when I did her voice, I was inspired by Waka's
I felt like
accent
I could
here,
trust
so I
this
just
Waka.
spoke in a really
So
deep
I
tone
had
and
to
just
ask.
tried to mimic Waka's accent because she sounded very
Xanarkin was destroyed.
upbeat and very
1,000 years
boisterous.
ago, so it's
Just saying, hey, how's it going, little brother? It was a lot of fun to play.
Long time ago, there were a whole lot of cities in Spira. Big cities with machina.
Victor,
machines to
hello.
run 'em. People played all day and let the machina do the work. And then, well,
But yeah, Michael actually really liked
Sin
it.
came
Michael
and
Ignacio
destroyed the
Jr.,
machina
who's the
cities. And Xanarkin
guy
along
who
with
wrote
them.
the audio drama, he's
That's
also a
about
voice
1,000
actor.
years
Go
ago.
check out his
Just like
stuff.
you said.
He really liked the
If you ask me,
Waka style accents
sins
that I
are
did for the
punishment for
character.
letting
And
things get out of
yeah, it was a
hand.
little more over the
Gets
top
me
and
though.
over exaggerated,
Is
but
we gotta
it kind of
suffer.
worked for the character because
Because of
she's
what
very
some goofballs did way back
boisterous
when.
and loud and
Of course, we must
upbeat.
always repent for our
Just
sins.
like Waka
That's
is.
important. It's just that it's hard to keep at it sometimes, you know?
It was just as Riku said.
Keep at it
Waka
sometimes,
and
you
Riku
know.
couldn't both be lying. Why would they?
But you from the Xanarkan days, that was a good one, huh? Hey, I'm not saying that team never existed, yeah? But you gotta figure, a team living in luxury like that be pretty soft, eh?
I appreciated the
Can't
fact
tell
that
Waka
Waka
here
was
is voiced
trying to
by
cheer me up.
John
But at that
DiMaggio,
time,
who you
all I
might
could
know
think
him
about
as
was
Bender from
everything
Futurama
that happened
and
to me.
Jake the dog
All
from
this
Adventure Time.
started with Sin. Maybe if I could find Sin one more time, I could go home. For now, I just live life until that time came. No more worrying about where or when I was. Sure, it was hard not to think of home, but I started to feel better already. A little better. Maybe.
Dropping a save here. So yeah, there's not going to be too much during this
it's
first
this way.
episode. Also, I might want to hang out here so I can at least get like
What's the big idea?
warrior for the overdrive gauge, because you can change the setting of your overdrive, so whatever you can change the factor that causes the overdrive to increase. So you start off with stoic, which is every time you get attacked and take damage, you get your gauge fills up. So that's the starting off point for everyone. But if you do a certain task a certain number of times, then you'll get a new mode. But it varies depending on the character, that's the thing. I'm gonna have to save like a shit ton of money too, because I remembered someone saying like there's a special weapon making it for Titus that has the slow touch ability that you can buy in Luca, but I don't know how much that is, so I'll have to check that and make sure I save up enough for that, because the one says that's a really good one for a no spirit grid run. Since early enemies are much more susceptible to that compared to later ones. Ooh, those runs are cool. Oh, good. Normally they say save the overdrives for boss fights, but for Titus's you want to do it as often as possible, because every time you perform it properly for a certain number of times, then you can gain a new one. And I'll have to perform it 10 times in order to get Slice and Dice. And then I think it's 30 for Energy Rain, which would be great because then I can hit multiple enemies at once. And I believe it's 80 for Blitz Ace, then you can do a ton of damage with that. Don't use the Spirit Grid, don't use the Spirit Grid, don't use the Spirit.
Let me go!
Got a favor to ask you.
You want me on your team, right?
Hmm? A major Blitz tournament's coming up. All the teams in Spira will be there. It's so huge, I'm sure someone there will recognize you. Then you can go back to your old team, right? It'll be fun. What do you say, huh? Come on, come on!
Sure thing.
Ooh, our team is gonna rock, eh?
I thought then that Blitzball and Sin were the only two things that Spira and Xanarkand had in common. I wasn't too far off either.
Hey, you God, how are you?
This
Sorry,
is where
this
I was
first stream
born.
might be a
I
tad
started Blitz when I
boring
was
and not
5.
much interesting
I joined the
things,
Aurochs
but
at
that's basically how it works when
10
you're
years ago.
starting off a no
10
spirit
years.
run.
And we never won a game. Well, after last year's tournament, I quit. Time seemed right.
a little scared I'm not going to do so well on the bosses in this run. And also replay multiple times, which sucks because
So, after
unfortunately you
quitting,
can't
I got
skip
this new job,
cutscenes,
yeah?
even these
But every time my
remastered
mind
versions.
wandered.
Just so
Thought about the
stupid.
game.
That is my big
10
gripe
years
of the
without a
game,
single
even though
win will do
I played
that.
it many times.
Mm.
And
My
I do
first
love the
match
story.
last year was my big chance. But something else was on my mind.
It would be nice if
Couldn't
you could
focus.
skip it.
Nice excuse.
Hey, hey!
So, you want to win the next tournament? Go out with a bang. So, what's our goal?
I don't care how we do. Long as we play our best. If we give it our all, I can walk away happy.
No. If I say what's our goal,
It's funny, I think it's
you
saying
say
MSG,
victory.
but no, it's
When you
NSG.
play in a blitzball tournament,
For no
you play
sphere
to
grid.
win.
Victory?
Just so it's a constant reminder to me.
You're serious?
Because I'm terrified that I'm actually gonna screw up and use it out of force of habit. Soul set. Maybe that's the big reason why people
The one
say
from the sea.
make backup saves in case you
Be on
do
guard.
make that
There are
goof.
fiends on the road today.
After surviving your run-in with Sin, it would be a shame if something happened now.
Who are they?
Luzu and Gata, Crusaders.
Huh? Crews of what?
What, you forgot that too? Hey, sorry. Don't worry about it. I'll help you out.
Cool. In return, come tournament time, I'll make sure we take the cup.
Ooh.
Yeah.
About the Crusaders, you can ask them yourself. They got a lodge in the village. Besaid Village.
They got any food there?
We'll get you something over there later. Take a look around first. Let's
I
see.
thought the city would be such a
Crusaders
pleasant
Lodge
place
is
to
over
live.
yonder.
Mainly
Luzu and
because I
Gata
like
are
the
usually
beach.
there. All right. Over here.
Huh? What's up?
You do remember the prayer, right?
Of course I'd never prayed before in my life.
I don't either,
that you
pal.
would
I'm
know
not
that.
really religious.
You must have forgot or something. Here, I'll show you. Go ahead, you try.
The Viking, hi, how are you?
Oh.
I'm just starting the run, so sorry this isn't going to be that thrilling.
Okay, not bad. Okay, now, go present yourself to the temple summoner.
Any blitzball player would know that prayer. It was the blitzball sign for victory.
J-Boy, hello, how are you? Don't mind if I do. My potion. Another potion. And some money. So here's where you meet the Crusaders. Now you do get an Albad primer. You can't really see it, but it's behind the guy with the red hair here, right by the desk. Or was it over on this side? I don't remember. But yeah, there's one in here somewhere. Just make sure you get it. Ooh, I want that cat. We gotta go into the temple. Now, if I remember right, there is a jet sphere that appears on the step somewhere here, but unfortunately that's not till way later. Now, you could get it before the Dark Aeon fight, but after you beat the that sphere, when you first get the first jet sphere, you have to walk all the way back to Luca, take the boat, and then go back here, and then you gotta go all the way back. So it'll be quite a journey. And I'm debating to myself whether or not I
It
should
was
do
then,
that just to
standing
get
in
it.
that place.
Because if you don't, then you have to defeat Dark
I
Balfour
began to
to get
realize
it.
how different this world was from my own.
Years have passed since Lord Bosco became High Summoner. And finally, we receive a statue for our temple.
It's funny, whenever I replay this game, I always
What's a
notice
high
new
summoner?
details.
I got too close to Sin's,
Or like, I know
toxic.
what happens, and I can just look around the background. I can notice things I didn't notice before.
It was funny hearing myself make the same excuse over and over.
Yeah, that
Funny,
must feel
but
weird.
a little sad.
The summoners are practitioners of a sacred art, sworn to protect the people of Yevon. Only a chosen few become summoners, who call forth entities of great power, the Aeons. The Aeons hear our prayers and come down to us. They are the blessing of Yevon.
So what he meant was that we should respect some kind of great men, or something like that, I figured.
Yep. So we're gonna go in these rooms. I think there's treasure chests in these. It's funny how you can tell which parts are pre-rendered background, which ones are not. This one's definitely pre-rendered background. This one's a 3D place. Like, I know it seems like nothing now, but back then when the PlayStation 2 first came out, it was a really powerful hardware at the time. And it definitely opened the doors to so many possibilities and experimentation. Cornelius, hello! Treasure? Oh wait, I don't want to talk to him yet. Treasure. Nope. Maybe I should just talk to Locke and continue the story.
Sorry, man. Take a nap.
I would love a tent like this. This looks so pleasant. But yeah, this is definitely pre-render background.
You could at least go see how they are doing. You can't interfere. It's a rule. But it's been
I'm curious to see how long Yuna was praying in there before she officially became a summoner.
But it's been
nearly a day.
Maybe they did say, but I probably don't remember
Perhaps
well.
you could go look for us.
People are searching for him now.
Thank you.
Who cares whether he comes back or not?
But he might die.
Fine, let him.
But yeah, see, he was
Do you?
he had brown hair when he was younger.
You hate him so?
He was a brunette like yours truly.
But if he dies,
Squeak
you'll
easy.
never be able to tell him how much you
But
hate
yeah, see, even his mother is a brunette.
Waka? Is something wrong?
So we're gonna do the cloister trials, and we're gonna get the treasure. If you don't know how to get the treasure, here I'll show you how to do it. It's actually pretty easy.
There's a room in there called the Cloister of Trials. Beyond is where the apprentice summoner prays. If the prayer is heard, the apprentice becomes a fully fledged summoner. Remember?
So someone is in there somewhere and they haven't come back out. Right, I got it.
A day's already gone by.
Is it particularly dangerous in there?
Sometimes, yes.
Why don't you go in and help?
There's already guardians in there. Besides, it's forbidden.
Hey, but what if something happens? What if the summoner dies?
Our precepts must be obeyed.
Like I care. Maybe this wasn't such a good idea after all.
Alright. Let me see if I remember this right. There's a quick little mini tutorial. So pay attention if you guys need help. I'm your girl to help you out here. So a glyph appears right on the right of the screen right here. Touch the glyphy glyph. I like saying weird things, bear with me, folks. Walk down the stairs. Look, examine the symbol. Oh, TikToker, hi! Just starting my no sphere grid run. You know, I haven't mixed much. There's not much change to my play right now. It's pretty much the same how I always start. So might be a little boring on this first go until things start ramping up. So you bring the sphere down here to this little door. Do we take this? We take this sphere after the door we opened it. Do we place it here? Oh, yes we do. So now we have the destruction sphere. What these do is they'll reveal treasures for you. Place it in here. Touch these symbols first. Shoot, I gotta move this out of the way. I forgot. Alright, didn't mean to take it. Don't take it yet, just leave it right here for now. So in this door we just opened, there'll be a new sphere here. The Besaid sphere. Just take it like that. And then we're gonna place it right here. So it will reveal the finished path, but don't push this pedestal yet or else it'll end it and you won't be able to get it. And that does it automatically. But don't push it the rest of the way yet. So don't push it yet, so go back to grab that purple destruction sphere. It's right here. And you place it where we found that Besaid sphere. So go back to that room where we found it. Over here, as Carmen would say. And then we'll activate something. And there's the treasure. So when you do no sphere grid runs, one thing they recommend is getting all the treasure, which we're gonna do anyway, so we can possibly try to get anima. Rod of Wisdom, so that's the first treasure. So that's gonna be for Yuna, which is actually really helpful as a starting weapon for her. So now we got the treasure, just push this forward and bada bing bada boom. See Willie, hello.
Hey, it's okay. Only summoners, apprentice summoners, and their guardians can enter here. It's a tradition, very important.
So what about you?
Me?
My guy's
Guardian.
Novas, hello. Just starting the
Guardian?
run, so we haven't really missed much if you know the story. Feels like this first one's playing as if I would be playing the game
Summoners go on a
normally.
pilgrimage to pray at every temple in Spira. Guardians protect them. The Guardian's in there now. One of them's got a short fuse, and who knows what the other's thinking. Well, now that we come this far,
Yep.
might as well go all the way.
Well, keeping my ear. No, very well. Oh yeah, definitely don't watch me while driving. That's so dangerous. Seriously, please don't do that. It's not safe. Just listen to me ramble and chit chat.
What are you doing here? Didn't
I
think you'd be able to
do.
handle it.
No, it's just... See, I told you she gets mad easy.
Are we having a great week? Yeah, I'm good, thank you. I'm gonna go to a
Is
friend's
the
house
summoner all right?
tomorrow for 4th of July, so I probably won't be able to stream this game then.
Who are you?
I'll try tomorrow, but it might be earlier in the day because I'm gonna go to their house later at like 2 or 3. But we'll see what happens, so there's no guarantee. Every time? Oh, thank you. I've always loved Gina's outfit. There's just something so dreamy about it and so ethereal. Especially all the movement it gives her when she dances. Well, that's the reason why Tetsuya Nomura dressed her in a Furusode style outfit, because he wanted her outfit to have a sense of flow and movement when she performed the sending.
Has become a summoner.
But also he wanted her outfit to invoke the image of a Miko, which for those who don't know, that's a shrine maiden, which makes sense since she's a summoner and her ties to the church.
Man, was I surprised. And here I was thinking summoners were all old geezers.
I actually did make the pattern on Yuna's skirt in Adobe Illustrator. It works really well for that. I'm so glad because I sometimes save that design for fun because it's so pretty.
Hey, over here!
What? Ow!
Wait till you see this.
I can't see anything.
Ready?
Okay.
That was very well thought out. Mm-hmm. And also her name means, her name Yuna is like a type of sea hibiscus in, I believe, Okinawan. And you can see that hibiscus flower design in her clothing, like the necklace, the skirt, things like that. Okay, car is warmed up in the drive. 5, 4, 3, 2, we. I know some people point out inconsistencies with the characters' models, like compared to like the high detail MFBs. Like not just in terms of detail and stuff, but like in their designs, like how
I've never seen
Tantitas
anything
looks
like it in
compared
my
to his
life.
hair.
Sure,
But also,
was a
one thing I
little
noticed is
scary.
that Ganina's sleeves
I could feel
changes.
a strange kind of gentleness coming from it.
Like in those videos, sometimes they'll be like, they're more of like a salmon pink, but here they're more of like a hot pink.
I remember that night we talked for the first time. I didn't know it then, but after that night, everything changed. For everyone. For me.
Let me introduce you to the team. This guy here wants into the tournament so bad, I let him on the team.
So I have my window open just to let some air in.
His
It
memory's
feels
a little
nice
fuzzy,
outside.
so don't mind him if he says anything
you know?
odd. Come on, say hi.
Hi guys. So what's our goal?
To do our best!
Seagull, hello. How are
We
you?
got a new goal now. Our new goal is victory. To win every match, defeat every opposing team, to bring the Crystal Cup back to our island. That's all we need to do to win. Easy, huh?
I'm trying to keep my cool, but I'm nervous about this whole Sphere Grid run.
Victory! 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 Victory!
I'm just still trying to think, what am I gonna do?
Victory!
So I basically have to change the way I play this game that I'm so used to.
You heathen!
Stay away from the summoner! You're a bad man!
Lady Yuna, be careful.
But it was really
I'm
my
just
fault
trying my best
begin
just to
with.
enjoy the story that I love so much.
I'm Yuna. Thank you so much for your help earlier.
Huh? I'm sorry
Vivian,
about that.
hi.
Wasn't I not supposed to? Guess I kind of overreacted.
Oh no, I was overconfident.
I saw that Aeon thing. That's amazing.
Really? Do you think I can become High Summoner?
Lady Yuna, come play with me some more.
She's so pretty.
So, tomorrow then.
Tomorrow?
We're going on the same boat, aren't we?
Oh, really?
We can talk more.
Huh.
You can tell me all about Xanarkand.
She's cute, huh?
Totally.
No ideas.
No promises there, big guy. Hey, but what if she, comes on to me?
You'll do
That's not
wonderful.
going to
Aw,
happen.
thank you. Hi, Mike. How are
If
you?
you're tired,
Thanks so
let me
much for the
know.
likes.
I had a bed made for you.
Send gifts for luck. Hopefully, that'll help me out. If any of you guys have done no Sphere runs, let me know. Give me any tips and help.
Good.
That'll help me
Sit
out.
tight.
What are the best weapons to choose for each find stuff, things like that. But yeah, as you can see for Tia's name, I kept it the same, but I add NSG just to constantly remind myself, no Sphere Grid run. Because I'm scared I'm going to accidentally use it because force of habit.
Where's that boat?
Titus NSG.
Everyone will find us if it doesn't come soon.
You really sure this is okay?
Would you take me to Xanarkand?
Hey,
One thing I really want to do is at a
said you'd go
convention,
with
I would
me.
love to meet
hey,
the English
I,
dub voice actors for Titus and Yuna, James Arnold Taylor, and Hetty Buress, because I would really love them to sign a copy of my game because I love this game so much.
Yeah.
Casanova, thanks so much for the popular
Yeah, so
vote.
you're
Thank
coming with
you.
me.
Hey, stop dreaming.
Although I would like Tara Strong's autograph too because I love Riku so much. And she's one of my favorite Final Fantasy characters.
Oh,
What's the matter?
Hashtag
Gonna
Riku's
cry
best girl.
again? Cry, cry. That's the only thing you're good for.
As you can see, sometimes I'll style my
What'd you
hair
say?
and my ponytail similar to what
You have to
Riku
speak
has.
loudly.
I hate you!
Oh, you can hear fireworks going off.
You can do it.
I hate you!
He's dead, okay? Dead.
Yeah, he's dead, okay? Jeez.
He does look a lot like Chapu. I was surprised too, the first time I saw him. But no matter what he looks like, he isn't Chapu. You shouldn't have brought him here in the first place.
God damn it, that dress looks so uncomfortable.
Needed our help.
Excuses again?
Yeah, but
That's it. No more. Enough, Waka.
I would not want to wear a dress like Lulu, because I'd be way too scared my boobs would spill out with that. And I'm already a busty girl, like, trying to keep them in's already a hassle as is.
Scary. So, who's Chapu?
Even though I'm not really into cosplay.
Chapu. Look like you.
So it's like, I applaud
He's
cosplayers who are daring to dress up as her. And willing to
He
be
was with
that
the
ample.
Crusaders when they fought Sin last year. He didn't make it. I first heard on the day of the tournament.
Oh, so that's why.
I became a guardian to fight Sin, yeah?
Revenge then?
That was the idea. But I'm more worried about a stupid game now than avenging my brother. Well, after the next tournament, I'll be a guardian full time. I know it kinda looks
God
like
damn
I'm
it, my
using you,
thing's acting strange.
but I'm not.
Don't worry. I mean, I owe you a lot. You really helped me out, you know? What I mean is, thanks, Waka.
Stop. You're embarrassing me.
Oh. You can hear fireworks outside. Sorry about the bangs I'm hearing. Just fireworks. It's 4th of July. Well, today's July 3rd. Tomorrow is.
Hey, sleepyhead. Something I want to give you.
Whoa! You're giving this to me?
Yeah, use it well.
That's the sword you gave Chapu.
Well, you never used it.
Wonder if it's even possible to make like a
Where's
actual
Yuna?
cutting knife
We're taking the
resemble
same
that
boat as
sword
Yuna, right? Why do we gotta
that
wait
Waka
here?
gave Titus.
Yuna came to
That'd
this
be
village
so
10
cool.
years ago, when the last
If you
calm
could make it
started.
out of resin, it's actually a cuttable knife like that.
Since then,
I would
she's
love
been
that.
like a little sister to me and Lulu. But she had the talent. She became an apprentice. Now, today, she leaves as a summoner.
This is our journey. We should leave together.
You really don't need all that luggage. They're not really my things. They're gifts for the temples we're to visit.
That OB is so
This
cute.
isn't a vacation.
I
I
guess.
love the way it's shaped like that little bow.
I guess you're right.
Yeah, there are many, many ways you can
Okay,
tie an
off we
OB,
go.
but I've always liked this particular shape. Looks like she has little wings. We're gonna go back for a second. I'll show you why. You gotta look for a dog. Doggy? Doggy. Dog have something yesterday. I wonder what it was. Yeah, talk to her about that. Filled with fluid too. Oh yeah, that knife idea would be cool, but made out of resin, so it's actually translucent like water. Like make it add glitter in it, so it looks like it's reflecting like that, like water. That would be really cool. Doggy. There you are. It's got something in his mouth. Something mangled and slobbery. Energy blast. So we got the second overdrive for Valfor. Please get that. Es muy importante. Okay. Now we get going. I think we might have to hang out here for a tad just to get extra moolah. But also
Hey, why don't you try?
to get probably like overdrive stuff and whatnot.
No problem.
So sorry, this might get a little boring.
Not too shabby. Might make a good guardian.
So just tutorials to show you like
A fly.
which enemies
My kind
are
of customer.
kind of assigned for a specific character. No sphere grid, no sphere grid, no sphere grid, no sphere grid.
That looks like trouble.
Squishy.
Ha! Watch this!
Ew, it's too gooey. Gross.
Only magic. If you can't beat them down, you gotta use magic of an element they don't like.
Magic? Element?
Let's have our black mage show you what I mean. Lou, you're up.
Yeah, Lulu.
Clueless, aren't you? Good thing I'm here.
God damn it, those boobs are really perched up.
Spells of ice work well against fire fiends, and ice fiends are weak against fire magic. You follow?
I get fire and ice, but what about lightning and water?
Lightning and water are opposed, just like fire and ice.
It's funny how
This
people
one here is
chastise
water-based
Tetsuya Nomura
experience.
for using so many belts and zippers in his designs, and I don't know if that's true, but it looks like he's like, fuck it, I'll just make a whole dress of belts. And just did that with Lulu's dress. Nothing, girl. Hello. RJ, hi.
Take your time.
Let's get going, man.
We're gonna wait.
Sorry, my eyes hurting.
Alright. You ready?
I love Final Fantasy X. It's such nostalgia for me. Nice. I love this game too. This will always be one of my favorite video games of all time.
Going on?
But as a fan of this game, who's played it many times, and as someone who has platinumed it,
It's an ancient
I'm taking on the ultimate
People
challenge,
leaving the island pray here for a safe
which is a
trip.
no sphere grid run.
Chapu didn't pray that day.
You're not going to notice a difference right now because I just started, but we'll see how it turns out. So just join in just to be nice. Pay your respects. It's always good to try to be respectful
should
of
do
other
it.
cultures. It's important. Oh my eye. I'm gonna drop a save here. This gonna be kind of rough. Got this though? Thank you. I'm a little scared because You basically have to change the way you play a game. So I'm gonna go through here so I can at least use get Kamari. The one thing I like about this game, how you can freely change characters in battle. I know a lot of people don't like Kamari using normal gameplay, but I think he's a lot more helpful in a no sphere grid run, especially his overdrives. Party switching is in the order of those whole battle system is cool. Yeah, you can see the order of the characters on the side. So yeah, not much here. It stinks because I can't even use cheer. Might be hanging out here for a while just so I can get new overdrive modes.
That's enough.
Especially since I can't level up my characters like normal.
What's with that guy?
Himari Ronso, of the Ronso tribe. He's learned the Fiend's way of fighting.
That's not what I meant.
He's another Yuna's guardians.
Huh?
Sometimes we don't understand him either. Kamari doesn't talk much anyway. But he has protected me since I was a child.
So yeah, even though we're not going to use those spheres for the no sphere grid run, what we're going to do is we're going to use them for like Riku's mixes and to power up the Aeons. You need to use items next to offset. Yes. That's the thing, is you have to know what items to use, what equipment and weapons to give your characters. But Riku's mixes and Waka's overdrives are going to be the big game changers.
That's your department, right?
True.
So after we finish the Blitzball tournament, we're going to have to be playing a shit ton of Blitzball. So we can at least get Blitz Ace. Not Blitz Ace, sorry, I'm getting my words mixed up. Attack Reels. Because you can do a ton of damage with Waka with attack reels.
Okay.
That's going to be extremely important. But you can also level up your Aeons. Except that's not going to be until way later in the game when we go to the Calmlands. Oh crap, I forgot to change weapons. Blitzball PTSD, yeah. It's not bad, it just gets super boring. It's just I'll have to remember which people I'll need to hire for Blitzball. Like, I know who to use for my goalie, because she's been really helpful during my Platinum run. But I'll be totally reunite with Riku. So I'm gonna have a lot of tough fights until then. Shit on Zoo. Super in-depth, you have to look into starting one. I'll have to look into starting one too. Yeah, good luck to you. Yeah, it's a tough one. Because you basically have to change the way you play the game. I'm gonna save this overdrive for the Sin boss. And you have to know like what weapons and what armor and what items to get. And you'll want to save up a ton of stuff, especially for Riku. Because her mix is gonna be extremely, extremely helpful. Girl, thanks so much for the likes.
Another one of those. No problem. Say good.
So yeah, you're stuck with the skills that you're left with when you first start out. Melissa, hi. Wave 10 too as well. I did. I've never platinumed it though. So we're gonna get the weapon we got from the temple, which is Rod of Wisdom, which will be really helpful for Yuna. Will be here. Yep. Is this a long game? Oh yes, a very long game. All Final Fantasy games tend to be quite long. Your mix chart somewhere? Yeah, I have to go on like Google and stuff for the mix chart. But yeah, that's the key thing to survive a No Sphere rerun is you have to know Riku's mixes. Be able to change the mode. So right now I just have Stoic. +200 hours in the game, didn't have fun. For my platinum run, it took me, I think, 118 hours to fully complete that game and do everything. To get all the celestial weapons, to do the mini games, to get those fully powered up, to beat the Dark Aeons, to beat Penance. Literally, yeah. But also, if you're still replaying this game, even though it's been well over 2 decades, you know you really love this game and you have fun with it every time and you never get tired of it. Some more tutorial shit.
I'll handle it. Need a good jolt?
Play 7 again, the original one though? I've never played the original one. Probably should start a playthrough of remake. I'm not sure when the third part's coming out. Now that I have a PS5, I can play part 2, which is Rebirth. I need to check something quick. Overdrive gauge. Well, not the gauge, the load. Overdrive mode. Because there's different modes depending on the circumstances, but the thing is, it varies how you get them depending on the character. That alien victim. Dancer. Orin and Elise. Tia Sawaka's second. Actually, Kamari is next. So that's how you go. Warrior. So in the overdrive mode, I didn't get until the last bit of the game. I think this, just to get started, probably should make sure all the characters have full overdrives. We're just gonna sit here like useless sitting ducks. Oh! Dang girl, thanks so much for the follow. Thank you so much. Yeah, let me know if you decide to attempt a no sphere grid run. And I wish you the best of luck in it, because I'm definitely going to need it too. We'll just go back and forth here. Sorry, this will be a tad boring.
Focus on the fight.
No worries.
I'm ready.
Try to get through it together? Yeah, because we're buddies. Just let people get damage together. Might be sitting here for a while just to get the overdrives full. Wait for the follow? Yeah. And send gifts for luck. That would be sweet. I probably won't be able to stream tomorrow's because I'm going to a friend's house for 4th of July, so probably won't be till Saturday.
Aid us.
Oh wait, I probably don't have a lot. I probably don't want to do that. Just get rid of one enemy. The light is snagging a bit. I know, it's having problems again. It's like some days it'll work just fine, some days it'll lag like cray cray. I'm trying to figure out what's wrong. Still sticking around, nice. Sorry, this part might be a bit boring, but I'm just gonna hang out here a little bit just to get my team ready. Also, sometimes you need to do all these battles just so you can get some useful items, which will be muy importante for Riku later on. I'm trying my best to get ready for the fights ahead of me in the meantime, because I'm a little scared how tough they're going to be since Riku's not going to join until rightly later. Well, unlike those, you gotta grind a little bit, yeah.
It's over.
And plus we'll need the overdrive modes to increase in a different way. Jeffrey, hi! But also sometimes when you battle certain enemies, they'll drop useful items, but also certain weapons too. I should look up the mixed combination for Chaos Grenade because they said that one's really useful for a No Sphere Grid run. So I'm gonna say what I got here. I'm gonna call it night because it's getting late and I gotta wake up early so I can get stuff ready for the friend's house. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. Thank you. Sorry I won't be able to stream tomorrow because of the holiday, obviously. But yeah, I'll stream Saturday, so catch me for that. And if you like what I do, please follow me. I'm streaming this on both my TikTok and my YouTube this time just to see what happens. Can't wait to see you enjoy the holiday. Yeah, you too. But yeah, I'll see you guys again. Sorry